Hey guys, Rob here from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Charging up via USB power my new lighter, which is a electric. Basically, it's made for cigarettes, and it's an electric cigarette lighter. This was found in the surplus store, Harbor Freight. They have this in like a camo forest skin, which looks pretty nice. And what I'm going to do is, when the weather's a little bit better, pretty foggy out right now, not that that will really matter for what I'm going to do, but I'm going to take this outside, give it a nice test. This indicator light, when it's red like that, means it's charging, and it will actually turn green once the charge is full and done. And on the front here, there is an arrow. So basically, and they give you this nice these grooves for your finger. And what you do, just to show you, they have this red safety button, which it's like a safety lock, so you can't do this without holding that in and sliding it up. And that's kind of nice for bags, backpacks, bug-out bags, EDCs, whatever. Your pocket, of course. You don't want to press this, slide it forward, and then burn your bag up, your survival gear up, or your pocket, or harm yourself, right? So that's nice that they included that little safety button on there. And just for a quick demo, I'm going to unplug this and show you exactly how this works. So basically, all I got to do, the arrow gives you the direction of which way you're pushing up. You put your thumb on here, you press down on the red switch there, and there's the heating element heating up, and you put whatever you want on the heating element, and then this just slides back to normal to stop the process. Now, one thing I got to mention, guys, before testing this out on Tinder and stuff like that, do not press very hard. Be very gentle with the element. I suggest using some type of cotton as a tinder, and just gently make contact with the element, pull away, and that way you don't have anything melting on the element or damaging the element. Because if you damage this element, guys, you're done. I highly doubt this will continue to work for you, so just be aware of that. Now, also, it's charged via a micro USB cord. So that cord comes with it. It's regular USB to a smaller size, and you can charge this off of, maybe you have a nice portable solar panel in your bag or something like that. Something to think about to bring with you. And it says it'll do up to 100 lights on one charge. I have not yet to test that out yet. Sounds like quite a claim though, so best to just keep it fully charged as much as possible, and then you could light a fire no problem, even if you run out of like I say, a Bic lighter or something. If you run out of fuel, you can at least do this without rubbing sticks together. And then I also suggest having a fire steel as backup, because you know, you got to do what you got to do. But like I say, you can see the heating element in there. You want to be very careful with that. So and it shuts off immediately once you begin to loosen off the safety, so that's pretty nice. So and it's fairly small, so if I put it in my hand, you can see there, yeah, that's it's pretty small, guys. It's maybe a small pocket knife size, I would imagine, something like that. So yeah, I'll test this outside later. I'm gonna put it back on the charge for now. But like I say, I'm waiting for a little better weather, do some tests with this thing, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, and we're back. I actually got 3 pieces of paper. I got some toilet paper, I got a some Kleenex and a paper towel. So we'll try, obviously I'm gonna make a little pointy end here, and we'll see how well this guy works. Now I've got to turn the camera a tad. Guys, see that? If I make a finer point, maybe like a little torch head, maybe it will work. You can see the amber. See, you could almost blow that into flame, but that's not the whole point of this. You want to be able to light something with ease. And this is toilet paper, guys. It's fairly thin, right? So no go on the toilet paper, so the end of the bowl that goes. Let's try some paper towel. A little bit thicker, a little more stronger than the toilet paper, obviously, right? Let's see if I can just start a fan in there. Okay, a little bit better. Still pretty disappointing. Luckily this thing only cost $4, so not out a whole lot of money, and it's a good instructional demo if people were relying on these things for survival, right? Because if you mess around in there too much, you can damage the element, like I'm trying to do now. Well, not really trying to do, but... And so that's garbage as well. And finally, we're going to do the Kleenex, which is super light. I believe it's lighter than toilet paper. Let's see what we can do here. Now that is something I've never seen before. This is pretty light paper material, and it does not want to go anywhere with the flame. That's pretty wild. All right, up we go again. You can see some sparks maybe on that element. Wow, that's ridiculous, guys. So, like I say, it won't do cotton or paper, though. We'll get another match out and I'll burn up the rest of this material we tried. We'll do a match, and if I turn this away and aim down at the... So I stuffed all that paper product in this glass jar. So what I'm going to do is hopefully get close to you guys, get that element lit up, and then as you can see, whoops, don't go out match. Oh, I kind of swiveled the match a little too fast. But as you saw, the match lights up literally instantaneously, right? and it's windy enough so that's gonna go to town and hopefully start burning up that paper product. Obviously that didn't happen, so time to waste another match. I'm gonna go underneath. Now, I don't know, have you guys noticed they make paper product out of flame retardant material lately, or what's going on here? Okay, that should be catching. There we go. So, quite interesting that this thing has a hell of a time with, you know, anything but the goodies. So this is basically a match lighter or a cigarette lighter only, unless there's probably some mods and ways you can get around that and go from there. But even with this, look at that. I wonder what's going on with the paper product nowadays. Because this stuff didn't even last in a fire. Like, I didn't even really get the fire going. See all the junk in there on the element though? From pushing in? So what I did was I dropped the match down this center so it would climb up the wood stick of the match and give it some more fuel, hopefully, and start lighting up all this paper. But the paper product, my God, I don't know. I know it's a confined space, so it's probably choking itself off, but man, that's pretty pathetic if you ask me for a device. So yeah, stay away, guys, unless you're a smoker. But if you're a smoker, you should be vaping anyway. But you don't need me lecturing you on that. But as you can see, what I'll probably end up doing, since the red light's on, the battery's pretty much almost dead on those lights that we tried. So you don't want to rely on this, guys, because I didn't do too many attempted fires with this, and it's already got a dead battery, right? But when you have a high heat element like that, obviously it's going to draw a lot of power to create that. It's basically engineered to create a high amp spot in the wire they put in there in order to make a heat source, right? So interesting. But anyway, we got a little smoke action still, but it was quite a disastrous demo, I gotta say. Shocking, surprising demo of this unit. And for paper product, my God, this stuff didn't burn very well, if you ask me. Not well at all. It's smoking a little bit, but it's pretty much done for. That's pretty bad. So that goes into the snow, and I'll have to wash that container out. But pretty pathetic, guys, I gotta say. That's crazy. and the device now needs a deep charge on the I'm just covering the stuff up with some snow. So that stuff now needs a deep charge, this guy, and possibly the element may be toast after that demo. But like I say, this was a cheaper model. You can barely see, you see the little red light on, it says need power. So the element's barely on. I'm gonna have to charge this up fully and just leave this open, and hopefully it'll melt the crap that I put on the element in there. So not very good, guys, I gotta admit. Not very good at all. So don't be fooled by the little gimmicks here. However, I'll do a test with my other one, and it seemed to do really well with cotton. It wasn't charring it out like this device was. And I'll do a different test with my alternate one of this. This is my second one. I got this, I just had to get over a certain amount at the store, so I picked this up for $5, $4.99, whatever, and did a little demo for you today. So I'll charge this up, see if I can clean up the element a bit, and then strictly use this for, like I say, it'll be for matches maybe. It's not even worth that because you have to have a way to charge this out in the field via USB. You maybe have a portable solar panel on your back or something to charge this, but all the effort it took instead of just a Bic lighter, you know, what's the point, right? So yeah, kind of disappointed, but we'll do some more testing in the future, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. All right.